Welcome to News Onces, where we bring your neighborhood articles. Sanction Russian Central Bank, block SWIFT. Washington, AP, the United States, European Union and United Kingdom on Saturday agreed to put in place crippling sanctions on the Russian financial sector, including a block on its access to the global financial system and, for the first time, restrictions on its central bank in retaliation for its invasion of Ukraine. Hold Russia to account, the measures, and collectively ensure that this war is a strategic failure for Russian President Vladimir Putin. The measures. U.S. officials said Saturday's steps were framed to send the ruble into free fall and promote soaring inflation in the Russian economy. They noted that previously announced sanctions have already had an impact on Russia, bringing its currency to its lowest level against the dollar in history and giving its stock market the worst week on record. The decline of the ruble would likely cause higher inflation, which would hurt everyday Russians and not just the Russian elites who were the targets of the original sanctions. It would be a substantial widening of the economic pain. Saturday's move includes cutting key Russian banks out of the SWIFT financial messaging system, which daily moves countless billions of dollars around more than 11,000 banks and other financial institutions around the world. The fine print of the sanctions was still being ironed out over the weekend, officials said, as they worked to limit the impact of the restrictions on other economies and European purchases of Russian energy. Allies on both sides of the Atlantic also considered the SWIFT option in 2014, when Russia invaded and annexed Ukraine's Crimea and backed separatist forces in eastern Ukraine. Russia declared then that kicking it out of SWIFT would be equivalent to a declaration of war. The Allies, criticized ever after for idea. Russia since then has tried to develop its own financial transfer system, with limited success. The US has succeeded before, in persuading the Belgium-based SWIFT system to kick out a country, Iran, over its nuclear program. But kicking Russia out of SWIFT could also hurt other economies, including those of the US and key ally Germany. The disconnection from SWIFT announced by the West on Saturday is partial, leaving Europe and the United States room to escalate penalties further later. If you like this video, please subscribe. We post more of what you like. Announcing the measures in Brussels, EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen said she would push the